More dominoes continue to fall in New York City, though they're falling in directions that I don't even know how to spot to fall in to begin with. I want to talk about it with all of you. So let's hit it and get it started.
I could trip a referee, tell by my attitude that I most definitely from.
Okay, elephant in the room, let's discuss. The Giants finally have their new starting quarterback after all of this time. It is, wherever you are at home, watching in your car, give me a drum roll wherever you're at. It is Jameis Winston, Mr. Let's Eat a W, Mr. 30 touchdowns, 30 picks. Let's go. And the crowd goes wild. Now, when I say crowd, I mean me. And when I say wild, I mean mild. Really? Jameis Winston, Joe Schoen, Brian Dable, this is the man you're banking on to save your jobs? Russell Wilson was right there. He wanted to play for you. Aaron Rodgers was an option. If you were okay with waiting for Rodgers, why would you go and sign Jameis Winston now instead of Russell Wilson? And I got to say, I see a lot of people getting hyped for this signing. Guys, Jameis Winston is burnt toast. Okay? Burnt toast. The Giants cannot go into next year with him as the starter. They can't. They might legitimately, I'm looking at the schedule right now. I might throw it on the screen, actually. Here you go. They might lose every game next year. Legit. Giants fans, I advise you right now, do not get hyped for a bad season. And as for Brian Dable and Joe Schoen, you guys realize if you don't win games this year, you're going to get fired, right? This sounds like you're just giving up and throwing in the towel, just waving the white flag on your jobs. You're giving up. You know what? Mock Draft Monday next week. I'm going to anger a lot of Giants fans next week. But this is the situation your general manager has put you in. Now, moving on. The Jets have been fairly quiet and very boring this offseason. No surprise there. The Knicks are figuring out how to play basketball without Jalen Brunson. So, I think it is time to bring up the fact that baseball is back. The Mets and new acquisition Juan Soto open their season in H-Town to take on the Houston Astros. And the Yankees, coming off that very, very bad World Series defeat to the Dodgers, will host the Milwaukee Brewers in the Bronx. I cannot wait to see how these teams perform. I expect both the Mets and the Yankees to compete for a championship. So, with that out of the way, I'm excited for baseball for once, considering that I wasn't grown up or brought up around baseball growing up too much, but I think the appeal is certainly there, especially since the Rangers aren't really doing much either. They might not even make the playoffs for the NHL playoffs. So I guess we'll see. It's a short one here. So on that note, though, it's going to do it for this episode. It's now spring. The chapter is starting to turn another page into this book. You have a fantastic rest of your day. And as always, same old Jets.